All right, Brand sent me this photo frame for free so that I could test it out, and I really love it. It's big. It's a very big photo frame. Like the photos look massive on it. I'll show you in a second, but real quick, what's in the box? Like this detaches in case you just want to hang it on the wall. You know, you're obviously going to have electric running to it, so something to think about if you're going to hang it on a wall. But if you want to just prop it, you know, like we just prop it up, then you put this here, and then that allows you to have it the horizontal way or have it the vertical way. On the back, super simple. It's just got plug for the electric, and then it also has a micro SD card slot as well as a USB-C slot. And like I said, it's got the ability to hang it if you want to hang it on the wall, and it's got a power button. Once you plug it in, just a two-prong plug, turn it on. It fires up super quick, and it's also a touch screen. So like you're able to navigate everything you need to navigate, you know, right from within the thing. You don't need an app or anything really. It has an app that goes with it, a companion app, but you don't need the app in order to navigate through it, which I thought was pretty cool. It just gives you this warning, never disconnect the power while the frame is running. You just hit OK once it's ready for you. And then it says it's currently offline. It's not connected to Wi-Fi. It auto rotates, so you know, it's pretty cool. It's super high quality. Like even looking at it this close, you're seeing a really good image. And it's very, you know, it's bright enough, but it does have like a photo kind of feel to it for sure. But I loaded through the micro SD card like I think 60 photos on here, and you know, it just cycles through them. Because I had it unplugged, it says it might have the wrong date and time. I can show you how to fix that. But also, when I loaded the photos on, I hadn't set the date and time at first, so you need to set it first before it like even allows you to put the photos on. I think that's just so it can display them in chronological order. But yeah, if I just tap it, and I could go to the settings button, and it brings up all of these settings. So to get the photos on there, I just went to manage photos, import photos from micro SD card, and then that's how I imported them. You see it's got 16 gigs of internal storage. So like I actually loaded the photos onto the device from the SD card and then took the micro SD card out, which I think is cool that it has it in there. You could do it over Wi-Fi. You could like, you know, wirelessly send photos to this. You can even link it up with friends, that sort of thing, but I'm just using it like basically all internal. So yeah, it's got 65 photos on there. They're JPEGs. They're also like the HEIC, like the high efficiency type, and both of those work. You know, it also does videos too. I don't have any videos on it, but yeah, in order to set the time, you go to my frame and then you can just tap on date and time. Also, if you connect it to Wi-Fi, it will just automatically set the time. Yeah, once the time's set, you can, like I said, you just throw the photos right on there. Went to manage photos, import photos, and then if there was an SD card inserted, it would just bring up all those photos. You can select all of them and hit import. I think the import took like, it was maybe like 3 minutes for about 2.5 gigs of photos. So went pretty quickly. But yeah, then once you go back, like I said, it just starts cycling through all these photos. And you can also change how long you want each photo to display on there. So to do that, you just go to slideshow. It says show each photo for 30 seconds. So if you want it to go faster or slower, you know, you can slide that up and down. You can also make it show the caption of the photos, and then you can have the clock and the weather. Again, if it's connected to Wi-Fi, you can have that displaying on each one too. But I like it just to be clean photos. I'll make it go faster just for now. So this is going to be every 4 seconds it'll switch. Auto rotate it, you can set it up that way, and you can make it so that the photos either fill the frame, like, you know, some of them that are vertical photos, if it's filling the frame, it's going to cut some of them off. But you know, something to keep in mind, most of my photos are vertical, so this is how we keep it propped up. You can also just set it to not fill the frame, like if you just want to be able to see the entirety of all of the photos. Just the color looks really nice. The actual frame itself looks really nice. Like I said, it's touchscreen, so you are gonna see fingerprints on there when it's off, but once it's on, like once it's displaying stuff, you know, you can't see any fingerprints. It does this nice little fade through for each of the photos. So yeah, just a really great frame. I'm very impressed with it. Like, I just like the way that it looks. I like the style of the photos, the illumination of it, all that sort of thing. Yeah, just a really great frame. So then, like I said, in order to turn it off, you know, when you need to turn it off, you just hit the power button, hit power off, wait a second, and it says shutting down, and you know, then it's off. Then you're able to just unplug it, do whatever you need to do.